Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaivam Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nitya Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Hare Krishna. Welcome to this discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. We are now discussing chapter Canto 1, chapter 14. Um, we have discussed till now up to shloka number 38. Now we will be discussing shloka number 39 to 43. The main point in this slokas from 39 to 44 is Yudhishthira trying to understand why Arjuna is like what he was. And Yudhishthir Maharaj is reading Arjuna and is framing these questions. And it is interesting to know that looking at the body language, we can interpret a mind of a person. That is what Yudhishthir Maharaj is doing. And Yudhishthir Maharaj's question are having sound basis on Shastra. It also helps us to understand the scriptures in a deeper way. Now, let us go to the shlokas. We will cover all the shlokas from shloka number 39 to 44 in one single one single shot, and then we'll go into the interpretation of them one by one. Achite ana अनामयां तात भ्रष्टा तेज विभाषि में अलब्ध मानो अवज्ञाता किंबा तात चिरोसिता. My dear, my brother Arjuna, please tell me whether your health is all right. You appear to have lost your bodily luster. Is this due to others disrespecting and neglecting you because of your long stay in Dwaraka? So the dejection of Arjuna or Yudhishthir Maharaj is relating with health and disrespect and neglection. So this is the first point. Now let us go to the next shloka, shloka number 20. Kachin nabi habihato abhavai sabdadibhi amangalai nadattam uktam artibhya ashaya yat pratishrutam. As someone addressed you with unfriendly words or threatened you, could you not give charity to one who asked, or could you not keep your promise to someone? This is talking about unfriendly words threatening. So one is health, neglect, rejection, health, neglect, disrespect, unfriendly words threatening, and then ability to keep the promise, or inability to give charity. So these are the other reason. Next, kachitvam brahmanam balam gham vruddham roginam striyam sharanopashritam satvam na atyakshi sharanapradaha. You are always the protector of the deserving living beings, such as brahmanas, children, cow, women, and the diseased. Could you not give them protection when they approached you for the shelter? Kshatriya king has to give shelter to weak people. If he is unable to give shelter, then that could be a cause of dejection of the Kshatriya. Kachitvam nagamo gamyam gamyam vasat kritam striyam parajito vata bhavan no tamay nasamay pati. Have you contacted a woman of impeachable character, or have you not properly treated a deserving woman or you have been defeated on the way by someone who is inferior or equal to you. So dealing with the women is, one reason, and then dealing with opponents is another reason. Then apisvit paryabhum tas tvam samboyan vriddha balakam jugupsitam karma kinchit kritvana yat akshamam. Have you not taken care of old men and boys who deserve to dine with you? Have you left them and taken your meals alone? Have you commuted have you committed some unpardonable mistake which is considered to be abominable? Doing mistake and being selfish in taking the food. Then kachit presta amenata yadena atma bandhuna shunyosmi rahito nityam manyaseta anyata ruka. Or is it that you are feeling empty for all time because you might have lost your most intimate friend, Krishna? So, Atma Bandhuna, own friend, Lord Krishna. Oh, my brother, I can think of no other reason for you. You are becoming so dejected. Okay, so now if we summarize the entire set of shlokas, it comes down to these points. First, shloka number 39 talks about health and disrespect or neglect. If health is not good, we can do nothing about health since it is under Krishna's control. Good health is thus a gift from Krishna. Uh, Good health is actually a gift from Krishna, and good health is actually a gift from Krishna. However, we must take care of our health by natural means. We should, in our food, we should avoid basmas. Uh, Basmas are nothing but um, metal which is turned back into organic matter. Only, we should take medicines which are coming directly from tree. We should not take medicines which are having heavy metals. Our food itself is medicine if we follow a proper diet. Spices like ginger, cinnamon, pepper are wonderful medicines which will prevent us from all kind of disease. Health is very important for devotees. Therefore, we must ensure that our food itself is acting as a medicine. Then the next part is disrespect or neglect. Disrespect and neglect are two forms of inadequate treatment. Disrespect manifests as harsh words or unkind behavior, while neglect occurs when respect is not shown through action, such as being preoccupied with other tasks or failing to adhere to codes of conduct. For example, when a senior devotee arrives at a temple, everyone may initially offer respect, but then they quickly return to their duties, leaving the devotee unattended. If no one later inquires whether the devotee needs prasad or assistance, then it means a clear sign of neglect. Okay, neglect comes when you ask for a favor again and again. However, when you return a favor with another favor, then the return favor comes again and again. This is something which we should follow. We disrespect others because we think we are going to be here forever. This is another angle of looking at disrespect. And we are always neglecting someone or the other mentally. To avoid neglect to ourselves, we should never take help from others unnecessarily. Okay. If others disrespect or neglect us, we should never retaliate. Um, we should never retaliate. So this boils down to the point, no retaliation is the best retaliation. There is an interesting shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, 1.18.48, Tiraskrita Vipralabdha Shapta Shipta Atahapi Nasya Tatit Tat Pratikurvanti Tad Bhakta Prabhavo Apihi. The devotees of the Lord are so forbearing that even though they are defamed, cheated, cursed, disturbed, neglected, or even killed, they are never inclined to avenge themselves. If we do not retaliate, then our material account with that person is cut short, and we avoid wasting time and energy with further series of retaliations. Common people do not follow this, therefore, they are moved to lower modes. Our duty is to ensure that we follow no retaliation is the best retaliation, so that our karma with that person ends once for all. If we retaliate, the karma continues. So, no retaliation is the best retaliation. Now, going back to the presentation, then unfriendly words or somebody has threatened, fail to give charity, fail to keep promise. Now, unfriendly words or threats, we are always faced with inimical words from others. This is very common in the material world because everybody wants to compete. Resources are very scarce, therefore, we compete. And when we compete, there is inimical attitude of others. Therefore, they use unfriendly words and they threaten us. Even in this case, the best principle is no retaliation is the best retaliation. Maharaj Parikshit prays in shloka number 1916. The shloka is Punascha bhuyat bhagavatyanante rati prasangascha cha sadashreshu mahatsuyamyamupayami shrishtim maitrestu sarvatra namodvi jibhyaha. Again, offering obeisances unto all you Brahmanas, I pray that if I should again take my birth in the material world, I will have complete attachment to the unlimited Lord Krishna, association with his devotee, and friendly relationship with all living beings. This shloka is for one who threatens you. The formula is no retaliation and be friendly to all. Uh, Therefore, if we always try to be friendly with everyone around us, there will not be unfriendly interactions. This verse is recited by Parikshit Maharaj. Um, Parikshit Maharaj, in response to his own action of dropping the snake, dropping a dead snake on the neck of Shamika Rishi, which was which according to Parikshit Maharaj is a unfriendly behavior. Similarly, we see Durvasa Muni, he created a demon to kill Ambarish Maharaj, and this demon exemplifies hostility, leading to more enmity and threat. Such actions underscore the need for friendliness towards all living beings, irrespective of the status. Srila Prabhupada's guidance aligns with the principle of advocating and maintaining friendly relationship with everyone and avoiding enmity in this material world. When we are faced with threats, it is essential to defend ourselves while ensuring that no enmity is created. For example, the Pandavas escaped the fire of Varnavrata without offending the Kauravas. Despite being aware of Bhima's poisoning, Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna chose to remain silent, relying on Krishna's mercy for Bhima's empowerment. They did not retaliate against the Kauravas, demonstrating the importance of addressing the threat without fostering further enmity or animosity. Let us go to the next point, which is giving charity, unable to give charity to the needy. There is an interesting shloka. Naunam swartha paro loko naveda para sanktakam. Sankatam yadi vedana yacheta neti naha yad ishvaraha. Those who are too self-interested beg something from others, not knowing of others' pain. But if the beggar knew the difficulty of the giver, he would not ask for anything. Similarly, he who is able to give charity does not know the beggar's difficulty, for otherwise he would not refuse to give the beggar anything he might want as charity. It so the summary is that, or the point is that those who are too selfish do not care for others, and those who do not give charity to the needy people. But such tendency is a cause of dejection. To avoid this, therefore, we have to be generous towards needy people. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj tells to his disciple that if you do not have prasadam to give in charity, when somebody comes and asks for charity, then we must give money otherwise. The art, if we do not give charity when somebody asks for it, our heart becomes hard, and Krishna cannot reside in a hard heart. This is very important that we give charity to the need. Then the next point is fail to keep promise. If we are not able to keep up the promise, then we should keep our mouth shut. We should under promise and over deliver. That is the point. The next is sloka number 41. Fail to protect brahmanas, children, cows, women, and diseased. Certain people in certain conditions should be protected. If we neglect to protect them, we will not be able to no, read Bhagavatam completely, or we will not be able to get association of Bhagavatam. That is the point here. Then dealings with women. Dealings with women. Women are to be always respected as mothers. Disrespect to women means complete destruction. Um, and there are in marriage also dealing with women is classified as anuloma and pratiloma. Higher caste boy can marry a lower caste girl. This is anuloma. Kardama Muni married Devavati. He is pulling Devavati to the higher modes, but a lower caste boy cannot marry a high caste girl. This is Pratiloma. This marriage pulls girl of higher guna to lower nature. Yayati married Devyani. Here, Kshatriya married a Brahmana woman. So that is a Pratiloma. Then another point here is conquered by inferior or equal. Naturally, being defeated by others leads to dejection. But the best way to conquer anything in this world is through hearing and reciting Srimad Bhagavatam. There is a very important shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, which is Narayana Namaskrityam Naram Chaivam Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet. Before reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisance unto personality of God and Narayana, unto Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Therefore, we should read Srimad Bhagavatam on a daily basis so that we get victory in spreading Krishna conscious movement all over the world. Srimad Bhagavatam is the very means of conquest. Tato Jayam Udirayet. Then next point, which Yudhishthir Maharaj is talking about, is not taking care of um, taking meals alone without feeding elders and boys. We have to be magnanimous to give prasadam to everyone, especially to old men and young kids who are dependent souls. In not doing this service, we tend to become narrow minded and selfish, and this results in dejection. Attraction to prestige and recognition or pratishtha can be detrimental to our spiritual progress. Associating only with high status individual may create a barrier between us and those from the lower social strata. Such distinction can hinder our devotional service and preaching efforts. We should avoid categorizing people based on social standing. Instead of that, we should engage in preaching work for satisfaction of our Guru and Srila Prabhupada. And then our focus should be what is according to Shastra that we need to do. It is essential to extend the mission of Srila Prabhupada to everyone, regardless of caste, creed, or economic status. Generosity in sharing prasadam with whom we encounter is a simple and yet effective way to spread Krishna conscious movement. So this point, take meals alone without feeding elders and children, is directly relating to prasadam distribution. This inclusive approach of giving prasadam to everyone we meet approach ensures that the message of devotion reaches a broader audience and fosters genuine spiritual connections. Uh, in this material world, in current situation, everybody is unfortunate uh, because they are devoid of Krishna conscious. One of the means to give unfortunate people a good fortune is to give them Krishna conscious. And the best way to give them Krishna conscious is to give Krishna prasada. Then going to sloka number 44. It talks about 2 points: loss of intimate friend, separation from Krishna. This is not under our control. We should not be dejected. Okay. When we pass, when say this body is going to be destroyed in any way. Mm. And our focus while we are in this body is to serve Krishna and serve Him so nicely that at the end of life we think of Krishna and go back home, back to God. For our own sake and for others' benefit, it is important that we spread Krishna conscious movement all over the world. Whether we are in control of what is our mood at the time of death, we do not know. We will not have control. On the other hand, if we spend our entire life um, preaching, serving Krishna, engaging others in serving Krishna, then uh, Krishna will uh, Krishna will help us in remembering Krishna, because Krishna declares in Bhagavad Gita, Name Bhakta Pranashiti, my devotee will not vanquish. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is one interesting shloka. Narado Uvacha Mahakanchana Sucho Rajan Yadishvara Vasham Jagat Lokashafala me Vahanti Balim Ishitu Sa Samyuknakti Bhutani Saheva Viyuknati Cha Viyumnakti Cha. Sri Narada said, O pious king, do not lament for anyone, for everyone is under control of Supreme Lord. Therefore, all living beings and the leaders carry on worship to be well protected. It is He only who brings them together and disperses them. And there is one more shloka. Kalam karma gunadino dehoyam pancha bhautikah katam anyamscha tu gopayet sarpagrasto yatha param. The gross material body made up of five elements is already under control of eternal time, kala, and action, karma, and mode of material nature, guna. How then can it, being already in the jaws of serpent, protect others? So Lord is the supreme protector and maintainer. If we allow him to be so and accept his way, then we do not have any cause of dejection. Skala, karma, and guna, everything is under the control of Krishna. Krishna is friend, philosopher, and guide for Arjuna. And by following his instruction, we will get guidance from Krishna through his Guru Parampara. He is friend of Arjuna. He drove Arjuna's chariot. When Arjuna is crying in the battlefield to fight, and Krishna is giving him the ultimate philosophy, then Arjuna becomes thankful and becomes ready to fight. That time, Krishna says, now I am your guide. I tell you how you can follow my instruction practically. So, Krishna acted as a friend and he acted as a guide for Krishna. When we follow the instructions of Krishna, which is coming down as Krishna's instruction, then we also get the intimate friendship of Lord. Intimate friendship of Lord. Just like Arjuna said at the end of Bhagavad Gita, Karishyasi Vachanam Trava. What I will do, what you say. For us, Krishna is directly not available. For us, Krishna is available as the instruction. Krishna is available as his mercy incarnation of Guru. Krishna is available as the instructions of Guru. Therefore, we should take shelter of them. Then we will not lose his friendship. The next point is separation from Krishna. Feeling bereft of Krishna is the ultimate cause of dejection and sadness. To avoid this, we have to follow the process of devotional service through chanting the holy name, studying the Shastra, serving the Lord and devotees constantly. In these three activities, we can realize Krishna, and hence we will never be separated from Krishna. We should follow the process of devotional service through chanting of the holy names, studying the Shastras, which is Srimad Bhagavata, Bhagavad Gita, and serving the Lord and his devotees, which is Srila Prabhupada and the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, and all the devotees who are helping us in spreading the Krishna conscious movement. We should serve them. These devotional activities are hence the supreme source of joy. So serve, hear and chant the holy names, read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, serve the devotees. These are the three important ways in which we can know our separation from Krishna can be, no, we can come closer to Krishna. Separation will come down and down. In Kali Yuga, the living is very difficult. Kali Yuga affects anything that it touches. To protect ourselves, we need to equip each one of us. We have to equip each one of us. Each one of us should chant Hare Krishna. Each one of us should read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Each one of us should serve other devotees. Just like in a rain, to protect ourselves from the rain, we should carry our own umbrella. In the same way, everybody should do the process of devotional service. Everybody should chant the holy names, follow the four regulatory principles, serve devotees, read Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, get up early in the morning. This way, the force of Maya can be averted. The force of Maya is relentless. It is relentless. It is pushing us in every direction. To escape its grip, we must seek shelter of the holy name and engage in devotional service. Therefore, there is Kali Yuga, there is Maya. Both of them are very strong. This practice of devotional service is like a helicopter rescue, lifting us from the ocean of material existence. It represents Krishna's protection from both Kali Yuga and Maya. Maintaining the cleanliness of the temple, our nation is our responsibility. If we neglect this duty, our surroundings will become unclean. Thus, overcoming Kali Yuga requires a collective effort. Kali is like a snake. If it enters the room, it disturbs everyone. Yudhishthir Maharaj prevented Kali's influence, and Parikshit Maharaj took the similar exercise by dedicating all his wealth to the Sankirtana mission, leaving no gold and silver for himself. They understood the effects of Kali Yuga. Who? Yudhishthir Maharaj and Parikshit Maharaj. Now, Kali approached Krishna and expressed concern that if Parikshit Maharaj ruled, Kali would not be able to enter. Krishna assured Kali that Parikshit would eventually leave. And that is why Srimad Bhagavatam has come, which serves as a refuge for devotees in Kali Yuga, protecting us and our society from Kali's influence. So, therefore, to protect ourselves from separation from Krishna, loss of friendship from Krishna, we need to read Srimad Bhagavatam. Everyone has to read Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the only way in which we can become free from Maya. We can be free from the influence of Kali. We stop here. Thank you very much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhayevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जाय, जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरे कृष्णा।